guys, welcome to my video today. This is our second video of the Glory to Zlatan, and today the big thing I want to show you guys is over this past week, first week of FIFA taking place, you're going to see a lot of Zlatan goals. I've recorded every single Zlatan goal I've scored so far. I want to put into every video, but some weeks I'm going to play a ton of games and I'm going to have over 20 Zlatan goals. Other weeks I may only have 5 or so. Thus, I'm probably going to put the best ones in here. But this week, we have ones to watch, which I'm really excited to tell you guys. I've packed 3 ones to watch so far, all in the first 5 minutes of me opening my packs that I had stored up. And you can see my coin total at the top. So, what I've done is I have packed, you'll see it right here on the screen, Erling Haaland. I sold him for about 130,000 coins. That was like the day after I posted my last video. Then I go ahead and I pack Manuel Neuer, which is great. I've packed Alisson, which is another awesome player to get. I've had a few other players that have been somewhat decent. I pack Kessie, which is amazing for the Milan team, Serie A team, first owned team, to go perfectly with Zlatan. So I've really enjoyed playing this game lately. I've really enjoyed what I've been able to get out of it. I have 150 FIFA points left for the next time I want to keep a premium gold pack that I preview, so I can get rid of that, so that's gone. But the series is ready to get going. We're at 0 for everything. You can see it down this side. We got 0 at everything. We're going to have our games played. Every single time we play a game, we're going to go up by 1. What's going to happen? I play with the first owned team to start, and we're going to have the first game right here today. I'm going to play the game. If I win, I keep going. If I lose, I move on to Serie A, and so forth. So eventually, months down the road, first owned Serie A and Milan, probably also Juventus and Inter, will tend to have a lot more wins. LA Galaxy, I'll be surprised if I ever win with them. Malmo, I'll be surprised if I ever win with them. Same with even Sweden. We'll see what happens, though. I play, I move on. Only thing is, first owned team is the only team where I'm using untradables completely. Not untradables, but first owned, untradeable, or tradable. However, what I did is I went in with every single one of my teams, and I'm going to show you guys it right now. I'll go through each and every team. Again, you're going to be seeing Zlatan highlights throughout all of this. This is the first owned team I threw together. So, just to show you guys down right there, we got Locatelli. He is the guaranteed I got. And Juventus just won 1-0 with Locatelli scoring. First week of Ones to Watch happening. I'd be surprised if they didn't give him a inform. So, that's actually really exciting for Juventus team, for Serie A team. Maybe at one point he'll end up in this team. We'll see what happens. But this is my first owned team. I got to 100 chemistry. Good to have Zaha with 5-star skills. Zlatan is the only player who's not first owned. Eventually I'll pack him. He'll be first owned. But he's what it's all about, so I have him here. I'll eventually add chem styles as we start playing. I haven't thrown anything on Kessie yet. And he has 11 goal contributions in 21 games, which has been amazing. I haven't played with this set team yet. So I've been playing games just to get used to it. Again, Zlatan is doing insane work for me. He's got 62 goal contributions in 32 games. And then El Shaarawy is another one who has been he's done a really good job for me. But yeah, this is my first owned team. Then when we move on, I'm going to show you guys every single team that I have, okay? So then we would move on to the we go to Serie A and then to Sweden. It's all good. I'll make sure the order is set when we get started, okay? So what I did, if we go through here, first owned, 200 coins, first owned. And Larson is also first owned. If I get first owned players, I'm throwing them in. Anyone who's not first owned, and I made sure to get a couple bench players from every single team. Then I threw in Sudamericana cards in so that I don't get confused about anything. It's just, yeah, these guys I'm never going to use. I have a couple subs in case I need them. But I went and I bought the cheapest players that fit for the team. I also went and I bought the cheapest Malmo players to work with this team. So that's why 3 of the tradable players, actually, I think they're the only 3 tradable. They all are Malmo players. So I hope that makes sense. So that is my Swedish team. We can then move on. So again, this is my Serie A team. Unfortunately, I don't have a goalie. So I went and I got a 350 coin goalie. He had 50 speed. Most of the ones had 20 or 30. So I went with him. Boom! Malmo. Boom! Ajax. Boom! Juventus. Boom! Inter. I hate you, Inter, but I have to do it. Boom! Barcelona. I had to. This team is so bad. Boom! AC Milan. Boom! PSG. It's in the game. Boom! GGMU. Boom! LA Galaxy. I cannot wait. I don't want to play with this. Boom! Back to AC Milan. Alright, so this is how it's going to work. Alright, I need you guys to understand this. Is what I went ahead and did, and just for AC Milan, I went and I got everyone except for a few odd players there, and I didn't get Theo Hernandez yet because I want to build up to something. Also, a lot of the best players on the bench. Even Kessie, who is first owned, untradeable. I went ahead and I got these other guys, Bakayoko, Krunic, and Maldini in the midfield. The reason and behind all of this, and with every team except for the first owned team. First owned team, I can do whatever I want. It's first owned, it's already hard enough. Every other team, once I win with a team, because winning in this is hard. I'm only doing these games in division rivals. When I win with a team, I can upgrade any position, any upgrade that I can afford. I only have 280k right now. Only PSG. I'm not going to be able to get Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. But I could get Hakimi. For this team, I could upgrade and get Theo Hernandez. What I'll do for the AC Milan team, because I foresee myself winning with them, and I play with AC Milan twice. If you can see the lineup down here, I play with AC Milan twice because Zlatan went there, left, and now is back. I'm following his journey. Once I win, I'm throwing probably Tomori in for Kalulu. Then I'm probably going to throw Kessie in for Maldini. And I'll start throwing some other guys in, switching things up. Probably throw Rebic in there. I'll get Theo Hernandez. I want to build up. So, say AC Milan gets a SBC. This is where it gets really interesting. They get a Rafael Leao inform even. Whether I pack him or not, I have to win a game before I can add him in. These teams are set as they are. So if we get an inform Rafael Leao, we get an inform Tonali, we get an inform Bakayoko, I got to win 3 games to get those guys into the team. Even if they're first owned. So the teams are set. I have to earn any future players I get. So future players I pack, I'll throw in the reserves to try to earn them to join the team. The rest of the people I have on the bench, I just have on the bench for my teams, and I'll look to build up. It'll make sense as we go through it in the future. We'll see how this all goes. Speaking of the 280,000 coins that I have, and I want to show this to you guys. I still have 1 transfer. I opened up my ones to watch pack. I got Locatelli. Fine with it. Serie A, Juventus. He's probably going to get an inform this next week. We love it. Sorry, my puppy is going crazy. So, I then opened up another one, and I got Malin. I got ones to watch Malin tradable. I'm probably going to hold on to him because I think Dortmund's going to win 5 games. He's going to go up in price. I'll sell him off when he starts to go up a bit more. I don't need the coins right now. However, I opened up a 25k pack using some of the rest of my FIFA points I got from the pre-order for the Ultimate Edition. In that pack, I got, obviously, tradable ones to watch PSG Hakimi. I wanted to keep him for the PSG team. I played with him quite a few games. I liked him. I didn't love him enough to warrant keeping a defender who is worth almost 300,000 coins. So I didn't keep him because I just really thought it would make the most sense to sell him, get those coins, because I had to build all these teams up, even though I kept them all very simple. There we go. Say hi to everybody, Fernando. What up? High five. Nice. Hopefully this all makes sense. Hopefully I've kept it simple enough. It's honestly kind of complicated. This series might only last a little bit, but we will try our best. And that's what I got for you. Yes, I invested in a bunch of Zlatans because a lot of cards were really low, and I just think that when things go up, it's going to be awesome. I haven't sold my Allison yet. He's too cheap. All right. So without further ado, we've seen the teams. We're going to get into our first game with our first owned team. Division rivals, here we come. Alright, so hopefully I've shown you guys all of the Zlatan clips so far. I'm sure all of them have been seen that I wanted you to see. So we're set. We're good. Also, I'm only doing SBCs that pertain to Zlatan's career. If there's a 5-star skiller I really want, works the first own team, I'll bring them in. That's kind of how I can work around using players that aren't in Zlatan's journey. Alright, so we're rank 1 of Division 8 right now. Ooh, good cookie. This is something that I might do, is I might use the jersey for every single club, and I'll just use like the home jersey. Zlatan! Alright, let's put in the clip right now of me scoring the first goal of the game with Zlatan, because that's what's going to happen. No way! I made that tackle like 10 seconds ago. Alright, I guess it didn't happen the way I called it. Brahim, 5-star weak foot. Zlatan, 5-star skills. Let's go! What a goal. 78 rated Brahim Diaz. Wow, what a touch. A little bar in. Let's go. What a save. What a pass. Thurgan. Man, I'm getting scored on by Holland today, that's for sure. Let's go! Oh my gosh. That's my best goal with Zlatan yet. I was telling my buddy Chris, you either hit absolute bangers in this game or you don't score. That's my fault. I'm too afraid with Cooler Daddy to mess up. That's a goal. Let's go, Cassie! What a celebration. I said Holland was going to score on me. That wasn't offsides? I hate when I do that. Zlatan header? Oh no. I lost my first game. No. Oh. Give me a second. I mean, that Zlatan goal I scored, though, was absolutely brilliant. So, I'll take that. Oh, so this is my thing. I'm big into skill videos and things like that. That's kind of what I used to do. I'm trying to go into series now, whatever. But Whenever I play a game of FIFA, if I score a good goal like that, that's worth the game. I don't care if I end up losing anything like that. But now, I got to go use the Serie A team. And then I'm going to go use the Swedish team. Actually, because of the order I have, I think I'm going to go use the Swedish team. Which, if I actually end up winning with them, will be crazy. So let me move these around real quick. Boom. There we go. I'm going to go use this team. Hope you guys enjoyed the first video. Hakimi, one to watch pack poll was the highlight of the week. That goal by Zlatan was the second best thing that happened this week. So, let me know. Who'd you guys get in your one to watch pack? Have you scored some sick goals with Zlatan yet? Send them to me. I don't know how you're going to do that. Figure it out. God bless.